Hey, how's it going? I'm Nick Gasca and welcome to I Do That DIY. Today we're making something super easy. Today we're making a recipe box. I don't know about you guys, but I really love to bake and cook and I'm really bad at organizing my recipes. I'll put a picture on the screen right here. As you can see, it's a hot mess. It's just a bunch of printouts and handwritten notes kept in a middle folder. So yeah, let's find a way to organize this a little bit better and make a recipe box. You just need a few things. I'm using a piece of pine, some stain, some polyurethane, paint, wood glue, screws, a dowel, and I think that's it, hinges, and some hinges. And yeah, the tools I'll be using are a mitered saw, a screwdriver, and a Japanese pull saw, and an orbital sander, but you could also sand by hand if you really want to. Super easy. Yeah, let's go make that recipe box. So here's a rough sketch of the recipe box we'll be making today. I actually decided to not do the magnets. The ones I bought ended up being way too small. Okay, let's go ahead and measure and mark the board. We're going to need 3 8-inch pieces, 2 4-inch pieces, and 1 4 by 6.5 inch. When you're doing this, make sure to accommodate for the width of your saw blade. Let's cut some wood. Wear the proper safety equipment. Change your drill bit to a pocket hole bit. Tape to mark the desired depth for pre-drilling. Mark the screw positions 3/8 of an inch from the edge. I'm doing 5 on the face and the back and then 1 on each side. Pre-drill screw positions. Sand everywhere. So I'm just wiping away some dust after sanding and decided to do this. Yeah, don't do this. Yeah, the quarter is really messed up, so I'm going to have to redo the whole piece. Oh well. Time to assemble. I'll be using some wood glue, some wood screws, and a screwdriver. So go ahead and glue the edge before screwing. Make sure to wipe off any excess. Yeah, so a chunk just burst off when I was screwing. I'm going to go ahead and saw it a little bit to get it to fit and then glue it into place. I'll sand it down later to make sure that it's level. After that's all glued and screwed, I'll go ahead and glue and plug each hole with a 3/8 of an inch dowel and then saw flush with a Japanese pull saw. Well, flush-ish. I'm going to be sanding later, so it doesn't need to be super precise. I'm also using a combination of wood glue and sawdust to patch up any gaps. This can take a while, so be patient. I'm so sorry, I wasn't recording when I was sanding and I didn't realize, but sand everywhere. Yeah, this is what it looks like after it's sanded. Yeah. This is what sanding it looks like. I also didn't show you when I pre-drilled for the hinges. My bad. And just a little bit more sanding before finishing. Looks good. Actually, more sanding. Just going in by hand for the inside. Prep your space for finishing. I made a little stand to help elevate the box when I'm staining and finishing it. I'll be painting the inside later on. Alright, let's stain the box. I'm just wiping away any dust before staining. So lesson learned, don't use a sponge brush when you're staining. It leaves lots of streaks, and I probably should have used pre-stained wood conditioner. Wipe away any excess. Ugh, so streaky. Let's paint the lid white. After the stains dry, apply 2 coats of polyurethane to the box, sanding after the first coat but allowing at least 2 hours to dry before sanding. But I'm going to get distracted and paint the lid first. Sand the outside of the box. Wipe away dust after sanding. Apply the second coat of white. Apply the second coat of polyurethane. So after it was finished, it really came down to what bothered me more, screw holes in the front or lots of ugly stripes in the front. I decided that the screw holes were more workable. Let's tape off for white paint using painter's tape. We'll be painting the inside as well as covering up those ugly stripes. Paint the back as well as the inside. Touch-up lid as needed. Apply the second coat. Apply another coat. Okay, one more coat. Remove the painter tape after the paint is completely dry. Attach the lid to the box by screwing in the hinges. Okay, the recipe box is complete. Yeah, look, the lid works. Huh? Write down some recipes on index cards or recipe cards. I'm using index cards, which are 4x6 and fit perfectly inside the box. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope it helped. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest projects. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!